EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go here on a Thursday night. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. A gain there of 15. First down, Broncos.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go with Williams. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's Williams. He is in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he is going to have a Colts first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. In motion comes Pittman. On first down, it's Richardson. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Throwing, Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Richardson.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you, and here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run over center with Williams. 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's almost like the defense knew the back was getting the ball there, because from the moment the ball was snapped, there was a defender all over him, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. And this one is caught by Pierce.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go.
Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
Ready.
Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll motion over Pierce. On 2nd down, Richardson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
On the jump. 7 Pirates. Panther 11.
Slot man in motion right. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cody Barton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Nix. Look at the big man go. And he'll be taken down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer, but they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
One more time for Williams. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos move out on top, 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hut, hut.
Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Indianapolis. Richardson to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On play action, Richardson. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He completes this one to Mallory. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Indianapolis. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 31 yards. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to try it here again. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Come on, set. 60 Maverick.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. They're likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. They'll motion over Pierce. A second down throw for Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. They'll run it with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, here's Williams.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the third quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on fourth down. I'm being aggressive.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
On the ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Come on, set. Get up.
He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll motion over Pierce. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Got it. Ready.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 79 Bronco.
They'll motion over Pierce. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle and taken in by Pittman. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he's into the end zone. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. Gay to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Colts are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. On the carry, it's Williams. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Now it's Williams. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. He's got Parham, his tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also Start working this clock.
Ready, set.
Second down and 8.
Come on, set, take go.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
Here we go, set, ready.
They'll run. It's Williams. This defense backed up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's first and 10. Taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. That one taken in by Mitchell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go.
19 tight, go! 18, Pioneer!
In motion comes Pittman. On second down, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Ready, ready.
They'll motion over Pierce.
Ready, ready.
From the gun, Richardson. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now?
And he will score. Game on. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, it is Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 7. It's another run here for Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
They'll go with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Let's go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll go with Williams. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Let's go now. Check go.
They'll go again with Williams. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down, inside the 25. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Now a loose football. The Colts have got it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A throw to the right flat. It is caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Here's Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. I fumbled the football. But he'll gather it back in. Here's second down. Richardson operating from the pistol. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So it is a win for the visiting